always better to fix it from the outside. You want to stop water at its source. That being said, it is quite a bit more expensive to do it from the outside. You do have to dig out the foundation completely, or partially, one wall at a time. You have to tear up all the landscaping, any concrete, patios, driveways on the outside to get to it. Can be pretty destructive and expensive to put back together. But that is the most important way. If you can stop water from the source, from the outside, then that's going to be the best long term. You can waterproof from the inside. The advantages to that is the money. It's a lot cheaper to do that. You can pretty much waterproof a whole basement on the inside for the same price as waterproofing one wall on the outside in most cases. But you are allowing that water to continue to pass through the wall, so then you can manipulate where it goes from there. So you're continuing to let the water come through the wall, degrade the concrete over time, make it weaker over time. But you are taking care of it. It just kind of depends what your goals are for the home that you live in. If it's a 5-year plan, then you probably don't want to be spending $40,000 on the exterior waterproofing. But if it's a home that you're staying in, it's probably your forever home, maybe something I want to leave to my kids, then the exterior is probably the direction you want to go. Well, in most circumstances, it's always better to fix it from the outside. The only exception to that would be if you have a stone foundation. I typically don't recommend digging out stone foundations completely to waterproof on the outside, because that can mess with the structural integrity of the stones. So typically we want to waterproof all stone basements from the inside just to not cause any structural issues down the road. Although it's not a very long process to waterproof from the inside, if you do have a finished basement, it would all have to be removed to install an interior waterproofing system. So that's something that just gonna have to weigh the options on how much is it gonna cost to put our basement back together afterwards. The money that I'm saving off of doing an interior waterproofing versus an exterior, is it really worth it if it's gonna take $20,000 to finish our basement again? And maybe that's not the right way to go. Sometimes you have to weigh those options. If it's a $5,000, $10,000 difference between doing it the better way on the outside versus saving a little money to do it on the inside, but spending a lot of money behind that to put it all back together, then maybe it's more advantageous to just do it from the outside in the beginning. And that is a better fix.